Hi, this is your man Detailing Law, and for my wonderful client I say a big thank you. I like to do this short video to show you how I come to your home, take care of your vehicle, so that you get an insight of what I do and how I do it. Basically, just assume this is your drive, your workplace, or your golf club, or wherever you want me to come and detail it. This is your car and I'm going to work on it. I'm going to show you how it's done neatly, cleanly, and environmentally friendly. First of all, I'd like to take you around the car to show you that it's not a clean car. It's pretty dirty, but bearing in mind that this vehicle has been ceramic coated, therefore the clear coat which is protecting the paint has been given a boost of protection against the element. So for the most part of the dirt of this vehicle is only at the surface, and it won't be too difficult removing the dirt from it because of the layer of ceramic coating that protects the vehicle. This vehicle, for its age, is in a very good condition, body wise, engine wise even better. So just to show you that the vehicle is dirty, and we would do our waterless detailing, normally lasts for between 45 and 1 hour. It will be done. I'd like to bring you in and show you how I do one swipe, and because this surface is ceramic coated, everything, all the dirt just literally glides off the vehicle. That makes it very easy to care for it. Go in one direction, making sure I don't use the same side that I've used to swipe, so that I don't transfer the dirt back onto grinding the vehicle. So this is how we do it. I'm going to spray the parts that I'm going to do. Because it's hot, it's about 25 degrees as I do this, so I have to ensure that I don't do a big part at a time. And then, as you can see, I just go ahead and wipe where I have done with the same towel. But I flip the towel so I'm not grinding any bad stuff back onto your vehicle. And as you know, we have already removed all the grains of dirt with our first swipe of the towel. This is just to buff it and make it look lubrication. And I'm literally working just a portion at a time. Just buff it straight away. And I'm looking at the towel I'm using, making sure that it's not catching any grain, and I'm not grinding back the dirt onto the smooth surface of the vehicle. So waterless detailing is actually revolutionary. It's cropping slowly. Not everyone accepts that, fair enough. Everyone and what floats their boats. We're certainly moving towards environmentally friendly way of doing things. So waterless is one big thing that I am pretty sure in the next next couple of years is going to take real shape, and people would understand it a bit more, and slowly but surely waterless detailing will get the place it deserves in the detailing world. The thing is, what I say is, the method of washing, car washing, is obviously whatever you choose to use. In my opinion, the foam is very good because it's sort of lift the dirt up the surface for you to easily wash again with water. There's nothing bad about it. That method by itself is like a therapy to the human brain. So we see that as, you know, when you see water and foam running along the water, it gives you some kind of reprieve. That's the way I see it. You can achieve the same kind of results without using the foam. The same level of cleanliness you can achieve, I'm sure. I could be wrong by so many people, but I've been doing this for a while now. Not as long as a lot of people, but I've been doing it for a while. So, and I've always, since I discovered Waterless, I have always been on Waterless. So as I was saying, it's very difficult situation where you have to pull hose from your room window that goes through your neighbor's window, and you sort of have to deal with maybe a neighbor who is not really happy about what you're doing but can't complain. So I discovered Waterless detailing. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And basically I've done it for so long that I've mastered it, and an interest led to me doing crazy stuff with the Waterless, and I've done it for at least over 5 years now, since I've started doing this Waterless thing. And I've got better at it as time goes on. Like everything else, the more you do, the better you get. So it's a little story that I could tell you. As you can see, I have divided it into two parts. I've got a top part because the down is where it gets very dirty. So I'm going to deal with the top one first, and then I'll come back to the bottom. The secret is removing all the grains of dirt before buffing. Buffing is when you go like this and removing. If you notice, when I'm removing the dirt, I swipe one direction, never go grinding, and that is a really important point for you to get it right without scratching your car. So as you can see, when it's not too hot, I don't need to swipe with the water, because like I said, because the surface has been treated well with ceramic coating, the dirt is literally superficial, so it glides off anyway without a lot of effort. I'm barely pressing my hand, and then I go buffing. Come again. And I can use we treat the mirrors totally different. So after the whole vehicle, now I'll come back and deal with the mirrors, the glass bit of the vehicle. This is just to remove the dust from the glass. We'll come back to it again. So this is nice, it's going on nicely. Just to wet one side a bit, keep it moist. Just swipe and swipe, and then turn the towel around and buff. Come again, swipe and swipe. I've got a little bit here. Swipe, turn the towel around and buff. If you would like to maintain your car yourself, look after your car yourself, I can supply you product and you just look after your car. What I can do is to set you up. What I would advise you to do if you are in that kind of situation where you want to do it yourself, I can schedule a 3-monthly thorough detailing with you in order to bring the car, sort of do the more serious point and do a very important one-time detailing every 3 months or so, depending on what you want. Okay. The bottom part of the vehicle is always dirtier than the top end, so this is when, if you have a lot of microfiber towels, this is when you will basically downgrade some of your towels and use them as to do it. When they get a bit older, they get downgraded to cleaning up the bottom part, and then when they get a bit older you can downgrade them to looking after the wheels and things like the exhaust. As you can see, we'll deal with that one in a bit. Detailing is another big therapy. You get, if I'm doing it for you, you get a closer, I get a closer look at the vehicle, and I will advise you if you have scratches here and there, just to make sure you are aware of what you've got on your car. It kind of, if you're a person with an OCD like a lot of people that I know, then either you solve it or then you know to deal with it soon rather than leaving it there. Scratches bug me anyway, personally. It's really does my head in, scratches, so I'd rather have none on my personal vehicle, but sometimes it's a tricky one. Use this tool to go through those intricate bits, make sure it's all clean. Let's check out the work. So it'll take between 45 and 1 hour, 45 minutes and 1 hour. This is the end result. No drips, no water hiding anywhere that will later on start dripping, making your work look nasty. And this is the car on the sun outside. It's got this beautiful bluish blackish, I'm not sure what color to call it sometimes, but there we go. There you have it, Mercedes C200. Well detailed, waterless, no drips. When you use water, sometimes you get the drips coming from the mirror, from the headlights and the grills. Here you have it, no drips, no drops. The product used ensures that there is wax protection, some sort of protection in the product, so you don't lose anything. All you do is gain a top up of your protection. This car has been a project car. I have done a one-stage polishing. It had a lot of scratches on it. I've done a one-stager, and I have protected the surface with ceramic coating, and it's now ready to meet its new owner. It will be sold to a very lucky owner. There's the inside of it. At the moment, not detail the inside, but this is the inside, and I've driven this car a few times. The engine sounds great, so if you're interested, that doesn't look great right there. So there you have it. That's back seat, very nice and clean. Inside is detailed. If you watch my other video on this vehicle, the interior detailing, it's been literally fumigated and all bacterials removed. I will take you and show you the engine bay. Let me take you to the engine bay. There you go. There you go, the engine bay. I've also degreased and cleansed it, the engine bay. But there we go. You have it. It's got the insulation there and all. This car has been cleaned, detailed, ready to go. It's going. If you're interested, give me a call on the number below or above, and you will have yourself a lovely motor. Thank you very much for sticking around with us, Detailing Law. This is how we do it. Thank you.